Again, this is 3_5. It's this is the Smooth Afternoon 111516 space 3_5 as this continues. Okay, so when you'll see this posted, it will be corrected on the posting. Okay. All right. Anyway, like I was saying earlier, we were doing the sports scores. 28-3 for Washington State. And that is going on right now. Washington State. They got 7 minutes, 31 seconds left in the second quarter, so they're headed into halftime. So is the Air Force. They got 5 minutes, 11 seconds left before they go to halftime. 17-7 Air Force. In upcoming games, 4 o'clock this afternoon, Toledo's going to play Western Michigan. Toledo's 9-2. Western Michigan's 11-0. Michigan will play Iowa State tomorrow. They're 10-1. Michigan. Ohio State is at 10-1. Kentucky 6-5 over Louisiana, 9-2. West Virginia playing Iowa State tomorrow. West Virginia's 8-2. Iowa State 3-8. So Iowa State's not doing too good this year. Their record's not good at all. Michigan State 3-8. They're not doing too. Their record's not very good. But take a look at Penn State. Penn State. I was always a Nittany Lions fan for a reason. And 9-2 right now. 9-2. Michigan State's playing them tomorrow. Also tomorrow, Minnesota against Wisconsin. Notre Dame playing USC. Auburn against Alabama. Navy against SMU. North Carolina will play Clemson. Utah against Colorado. Tennessee playing Vanderbilt. These are all tomorrow. Those games I just mentioned are evening games. 6:30 start. And the rest are afternoon. 7 o'clock game start for Florida. Florida State 8-3. Florida 8-2, and Rice against Stanford. Rice is a 3-8. Stanford 8-3. And that's a look at our sports scores and what's going on on Gary J's sports page. That's it for now for that particular segment. We'll do the sports page again next hour, and we'll see what we can come up with some stories and stuff for you. All right. Gary J in the afternoon, smooth afternoon here on GJRB Online. Gary J in the afternoon is coming back. As a matter of fact, we'll have Gary J in the afternoon returning back to our airwaves coming up next month. Gary J in the afternoon turns into American Christmas Jukebox. Christmas favorites next Saturday, 2 o'clock Central, right here on GJRB as we start our bright holiday. And that's going to be fantabulous. We got some really good stuff coming up on that. So you're going to want to check out. Bright Holiday starts next Saturday. That's Saturday, December 3rd, 2 o'clock Central with American Christmas Jukebox here on GJRB. All right. Okay, got some more great smooth jazz coming your way. And coming up this hour, in our final hour of the program, more new emerging artists coming up. And we've got a bunch of those, so stay with me for that. Got a lot of really good stuff, so hang in there. Smooth afternoon on GJRB. The mainstream media is not telling you the truth. They have their own agenda. At GJRB, I have mine. Telling you what's really going on with sources like End Time Headlines, InfoWars, Coast to Coast AM, and most importantly, CBN News. Keeping you on top of what's happening at the top and bottom of each hour during the Gary Russin program. I'll give you the news and analysis of what I think with Gary J's News and Comment. Get the real news, true news, news that's not in the mainstream on GJRB. Strange things in the sky and around the world. Strange beings sighted. What's going on? All around us, conspiracy theories are being discussed. This is the show all about the strange things that are way out there. I'm Gary Russin. This Way Out There's back with more weird stories of the strange and the bizarre. Keep looking up in the sky and let me know what you see. Way out there. Everything third Friday at 2 o'clock Central on GJRB.
Attention musicians, if you're starting a band or just starting a solo act on your own, go to the place on the internet where you can get equipment at great prices. HelloMusic.com. They have guitars, amps, mixers, and microphones, some at great low prices. Log on today and look at the equipment and the prices. www.hellomusic.com. Like them on Facebook for chances to win guitars, mics, and other band equipment. Remember the name, Hello Music.
GJRB Online, your independent label, internet station. Strange things in the sky and around the world. Strange beings sighted. What's going on? All around us, conspiracy theories are being discussed. This is the show all about the strange things that are way out there. I'm Gary Russ, and this Way Out There's back with more weird stories of the strange and the bizarre. Keep looking up in the sky and let me know what you see way out there. Every third Friday at 2 o'clock Central on GJRB. Okay, you got Gary J doing the smooth afternoon here on GJRB. In just a couple of minutes, we'll do the weather on the fives, give you some temperatures and weather across America in different parts of the country, and maybe in your neighborhood. So stay with that. And then more smooth jazz coming your way after we take a brief break. We're going to have we'll have our news on the hour again, wrap up with some of the stories we've been covering for you this afternoon, and some updates on some current news. And all coming up this hour here on GJRB Online, and then more smooth jazz to wrap up our show this afternoon. New Emerging Artists continues in the next hour here on GJRB. Got some more new artists to play for you. Conan the Jarzarian coming up as we bring you the best in smooth jazz. That's a pretty wild tune. And we've been playing this for a couple of years, and it's a pretty good one. It's called King George. And they're fabulous. Conan the Jarzarian on the way on Smooth Afternoon. So keep it here on that, on GJRB on Spreaker. Always bring you the best in smooth jazz here on GJRB Online. And for our 9-foot signal listeners, that means we're doing our jazz weekend featuring smooth jazz all weekend long here on GJRB Online. Smooth jazz and broadcasting. But it's going to be kind of a broken up weekend. We're going to be on the air for a little while, and then we're going to go off the air for a little while, and then we go on the air kind of thing. We're just a 9-foot signal in the neighborhood of the North End here in the 800 block of 28th Avenue North. So, we just kind of bring you programming, but then sometimes we go off the air and come back on the air kind of thing. So we're just 9-foot signal, and you catch us. We have something different than what regular radio stations have. So glad you know it. Yeah. You better believe it. Let's take a look at the weather on the fives. See what's going on around America and around the world. Yeah. Let's take a look at what's happening in the weather here on GJRB. Let's see. We're going to do that. Okay, here we are. Here's some of the temperatures across America right now. It's 52 degrees in Davis, California. 48 degrees in Branson, Missouri. And they're under, Branson's under an alert. They've got an alert going on over there. I'm going to check that here real quick. 47 degrees currently for Branson. And you've got a dense fog advisory in your area right now. Winds out north-northwest at 8 miles per hour. Relative humidity at 72%. Dew point 38. Pressure at 30.39 inches. And dropping. But you got fog in your area right now. And this dense fog alert will happen from 4 o'clock Central Time, Saturday, November 26th until 9 o'clock. 4 to 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. So if you're in the Branson area listening to this broadcast, slow down, be careful. Not too good when you're out there Yeah, so be careful. 10% chance of showers for you guys tonight. 30 degrees for a nighttime low. 62 tomorrow. Sunshine. 10% chance of rain. And Saturday night looking at a low of 38 degrees. 10% chance of showers. 59 degrees tomorrow on Sunday with a 20% chance of showers. And 50 degrees drop on Sunday night. Boy, Branson gets some nice weather, don't they? Wow, you guys get some nice weather. 50 degrees for predicted high Sunday night with an 80% chance of showers. Fantabulous. Well, you guys get some nice weather. You do. No joke. All right. Let's see. Some of the other temperatures in the air that we're going to talk about a little later on, and then we'll do some more weather and give you your weather in your neighborhood, wherever it may be. Will just kind of tell me where you live. Send me an email, GaryJ65@yahoo.com, GaryJ021361@gmail.com, and I will mention your town on the radio here on GJRB Online. So be aware of that. I do that kind of stuff. Okay? So just to be aware. Yeah, I like making sure that you guys get some weather information there, and your town is mentioned. Okay, and that's what I do, because I just love doing that. All right. Let's see. Coming up next hour, Conan the Jarzarian and some new music coming up on Smooth Afternoon here on GJRB Online. Some brand new music. Got a lot of it here coming up. Got another new artist called White Sounds. Right Sounds is called, actually. Right Sounds, and a guy named Gary Fuston. All coming up next hour on Smooth Afternoon here on GJRB Online. So hang around with it on our Friday show. And, of course, more smooth jazz coming up again. This will probably be our last smooth jazz broadcast, and then we're going to be going to our Christmas programming. But smooth jazz will be back on the other side of Christmas, and we'll have our regular smooth jazz. But you never know, I might surprise you with a smooth jazz, or throw some Christmas music in. And usually do when I do my smooth jazz Christmas. I always kind of like throw in some of that. So you never know. You never know. I've surprised people. No joke. So, hey, hang in there, man. You know? All right. Coming up, more smooth jazz on GJRB Online here on Spreaker. Gary J. Russell with you. Glad you could be aboard for this best of smooth jazz entertainment here on GJRB. It is okay. It's coming up to 4. It's 4 o'clock in the Central Time Zone right now. 5 o'clock East, and it is now 2 o'clock in the Pacific. I'm Gary J. Russell at GJRB Online. Gary J. Russell with you, bring you the best in smooth jazz. And we got more coming your way here on GJRB Online in just a moment. Hope you're enjoying the program. More great smooth jazz. Let's wrap up our smooth jazz this next hour. But right now, oh yeah, by the way, we're going to, this hour coming up, we'll do a scroll through social media too. We'll have some more news updates, so stay with me for that, okay? Right now, though, let's see. Let's take a look at the news real quick. Top of the news this afternoon, we've been covering a 7.2 earthquake hit in, it was a very strong one. Various earthquake, they had a strong one. Americans, countries, Thursday. Along with that, a hurricane barricading through the region as well, and Reuters witnessed a local media report. 7.2 quake struck at the depth of 33 kilometers. That's 154. That's 96 miles southwest of Porto Trofano. Okay. So that is that quake, they said, was strong, and a tsunami followed. We're getting a lot of those. The quakes have been really, really strong. As a matter of fact, I would understand that Japan just had one here too about a couple of days ago, and near Fukushima power plant. So that's going to do some more extensive damage to that power plant. No doubt about that. The Fukushima, you have to imagine that it's going to do some more extensive damage. We'll talk about that. Oh yeah, by the way, coming up on the on the Gary Wrestling program on Tuesday, we're going to talk about a story in which this happened recently in the Pittsburgh area. And what happened was a couple of kids nearly got hit. Yeah, by a police car. There's a police cruiser on a chase. And you have to ask yourself one question. Where does it stop? You know, when does the line draw as to when cops quit chasing and damage the lives of so many people or cause injury because they have to chase? So we're going to talk about that. Where is the line drawn to what cops need to stop chasing criminals and chasing them down for the sake of getting the man